Tonight is a calm and quiet night in the ancient forest. The moon is high in the sky, casting a gentle silver light over the trees and the ground below. The stars are twinkling softly, like tiny lanterns hanging in the sky. The air is cool and filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The forest is alive with the sounds of the night, the soft rustle of leaves, the gentle chirping of crickets, and the occasional hoot of an owl. In the heart of this forest stands a wise old willow tree. Its branches long and graceful, cascading down like a green waterfall. Tiny orbs of light hang from the branches, glowing softly and adding to the magical atmosphere. Beneath this majestic tree sits Elara, a young woman. She is wearing a simple white dress that gently flows around her, and her long hair falls softly over her shoulders. Elara had been feeling lost and overwhelmed lately. Life had become a series of challenges and worries, and she often found herself unsure of what to do. That's when she had decided to take a long walk to this nearby forest, leading her to the base of the ancient willow tree. The tree seemed to glow with a soft light, its branches swaying gently in the breeze. Elara felt an immediate connection to the tree, as if it had been waiting for her. The willow's leaves rustled softly, creating a gentle, whispering sound. "Welcome, Elara," a soft voice whispered. It was the voice of the willow tree, gentle and warm. "I have been waiting for you. I can feel the weight of your worries. Rest here, and let me share with you the wisdom of the forest. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and listen to my whispers." Elara did as the willow tree said. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, letting it out slowly. The stillness of the night enveloped her, and for the first time in a long while, she felt a sense of calm. The willow tree's voice continued, a soft murmur that blended with the rustling of its leaves. "In the silence, Elara, you can hear the voice of your heart. Life is full of noise, and it's easy to get lost in the chaos. But here, under my branches, you can find stillness. In this stillness, you will find clarity. You will hear your own thoughts, not drowned out by the noise of the world. Embrace this quiet moment and let it fill you with peace." Elara listened to the willow's words, feeling the truth in them. She let her mind become still, focusing only on the sound of her breath and the gentle rustle of the leaves. Slowly, her worries began to fade. She felt as if a great weight had been lifted from her shoulders. The peace of the forest seeped into her, filling her heart and mind. After a few moments, the willow spoke again. "Elara, do you see how my branches sway with the wind?" it asked. Elara opened her eyes and looked up. The willow's branches were indeed swaying gently in the breeze, bending gracefully but never breaking. "This is my secret," the willow continued. "I do not resist the wind. I move with it, bend with it, flow with it. This is my strength. I am flexible yet strong. You too have this strength within you. Life will bring storms, and they will try to break you. But remember, true strength is not in resisting these challenges, but in bending with them, adapting to them, finding your balance once more. Elara watched the willow's branches, feeling a sense of awe. She realized that she had been trying so hard to resist the challenges in her life, pushing against them with all her might. But maybe, like the willow, she needed to learn to bend and flow, to adapt and find her balance.
Thank you, wise Willow. I see now that strength comes from being flexible, from being able to adapt. I will try to be like you, bending with the winds of change but staying rooted in who I am.
The willow tree's branches swayed gently, as if nodding in agreement. Yes, Elara, it whispered. Inside you is a light that never dims, a light that guides you even in the darkest of times. Trust this inner light, for it is your true self, your essence. Just as the moon shines above, casting its gentle glow, your inner light will guide you through the night. Do not be afraid of the darkness, for it is only a backdrop to the brilliance within you. When you feel lost, turn inward, and you will find your way. Elara felt the warmth of the willow's words, like a comforting embrace. She closed her eyes again and focused on the light within her, a soft glow that had always been there, but that she had often ignored. She felt its warmth spreading through her, filling her with a sense of peace and confidence.
I will trust my inner light. I will let it guide me, even when things seem dark. I will remember that I am never truly lost, as long as I have this light within me.
The willow tree's voice was soft and soothing as it continued. Life is a river, ever flowing, ever changing. You cannot control its course, but you can learn to flow with it. Let go of your need to control every aspect of your journey. Trust that the river will carry you where you need to go. By letting go, you find freedom, you find peace. When you surrender to the flow of life, you open yourself to the endless possibilities it offers. Trust, Elara, trust and let go. Elara imagined herself as a leaf floating on a gentle river, carried along by its current. She felt the freedom of letting go, of trusting that the river knew where it was taking her. A sense of peace washed over her, as if she had finally found her place in the world.
I will let go. I will trust the flow of life. I will let it carry me where I need to be. I know now that I do not need to control everything. I am safe, I am guided, and I am exactly where I need to be.
The night was deepening, and the stars were shining brighter in the sky. The willow's branches continued to sway gently, casting soft shadows on the ground. The tiny orbs of light hanging from the branches glowed softly, adding to the magical atmosphere. Rest now, dear Elara, the willow tree whispered. You have all the strength you need within you. Remember my words, carry them in your heart. Whenever you feel lost, return to this place of stillness, and you will find your way. Sleep now, with the peace of the forest surrounding you, and know that you are safe, you are strong, and you are loved. Elara leaned back against the tree's trunk, feeling its strength and warmth. She closed her eyes, letting the willow's words wash over her. She closed her eyes, letting the willow's words wash over her. A soft smile played on her lips as she felt a deep sense of contentment. The worries that had weighed her down seemed so distant now, like shadows fading in the light of the moon. As Elara drifted into a peaceful sleep, the willow tree continued to whisper softly, in its voice a gentle lullaby. The night was quiet, and the forest was still. The stars twinkled above, and the moon cast its gentle light over the world below. The air was filled with a sense of calm and serenity, as if the entire forest was at peace. Elara's dreams were filled with light and warmth, with the soft rustle of leaves and the gentle murmur of the willow's voice. She knew that she was not alone, that she was surrounded by the wisdom and love of the forest. And in her heart, she carried the strength of the willow, the peace of the night, and the light that would guide her always. As the night deepened, the forest remained quiet, a haven of tranquility and calm. The willow tree stood tall, its branches swaying gently, its leaves whispering the timeless secrets of the forest. And beneath its shade, Elara slept, at peace with herself and the world. As we approach the end, remember, you are safe, you are strong, and you are always enough. Sleep now, dear one. Good night, dear one.